And that's Brickyard 400 winner, 7-time Winston Cup champion, Dale Earnhardt. And Dale, this is the same car you all won the Brickyard with, isn't it?
Well, it is. Hope it runs as good here during the race. Starting to rain down turn 1, though. We'll see what happens here. Gordon's going out and testing rain.
What kind of advice would you give him if you could right now with that rain maybe coming down?
Stay on pit road.
All right, Dale. How you guys running? I think you're, what, 11 fastest in practice?
Yeah, but see the raindrops hitting on the top here? That shows that the track's going to be a little bit loose.
How loose is it?
I'm actually real loose over there in turn 2 now. That's where the rain's coming from. You see it real raining over there? So it's not a good time to qualify. I bet he comes on pit road, matter of fact.
Yeah, I would guess so. You know, for me doing the weather, though, I got to have the radar.
If he was smart, he would come on. He ain't too smart.
All right, thanks, Dale. Good luck. And you got your umbrella with you? No. I'll see if I can get one for you.
7-time Winston Cup champion Dale Earnhardt watches the young lion, Jeff Gordon. 8 poles in 1995, including a track record here back in June.
Boy, he has to be really apprehensive, Jerry. First of all, the Gary Bradbury car went out. NASCAR checked the track, though, didn't see any traces of oil or anything out there, but he still has to wonder if there might be a little bit there, and then to have those raindrops. Oh, he has lost it.
Slides and smacks the wall, and you heard Earnhardt say that it was misting rain. Said if he's smart, he'll come on pit road, and unfortunately, he didn't, and now he tags at the wall. And you see Earnhardt, all the crews there on pit road looking to see. Now there's concerns are for the driver, of course, Jeff Gordon. And he hit over there, and the car now rolls down across the racetrack. He tried to gather it back in. The car began to wiggle a little bit heading into turn 3.
You can see him moving around. He's okay, fortunately. You can see he's already unbuckled his safety harness and the window net coming out of the car, so that is the good news. I'm sure that he's disgusted with the fact that his race car is torn up, and realizing that it perhaps should not have been out there at full speed.
Now the rains are, you can see his hands up. Now the rains are beginning to fall around the racetrack. You see that rain shower over there coming down as the rains began to move across the racetrack. Just a bit of a mist falling when his car left pit road, but now it's beginning to come down. And we had a rain shower here about an hour and a half ago. It came over pretty well for about 30 minutes, and obviously very, very disgusted Jeff Gordon after he has smacked the wall heavily in turn 3, and both ends of the car seriously damaged.
And Jared, the sun's shining on turn 4 and down the front straightaway here, but it's raining over there. You don't see that look on Jeff Gordon very often. He's had a great year. And just a little bit of a chink in his armor here, but they'll pull out their backup car and be ready to go for second round qualifying tomorrow.
Let's look again at what happened a moment ago in his qualifying run. This is down the backstretch. Jeff Gordon.
And it looks like a little water coming off the wheels there, Jerry, as he goes into that turn 3. So evidently it had, from the time he went through there, he had the option of coming in the time before rather than come around and take the green flag, so it must not have been raining that much when he came around there the first time.
Look beneath the left front wheel. You see the water coming out, a little bit of a spray beneath that left front tire. The car begins to bobble. He tries to get it. Once he turns the steering wheel to the right, the tire is pointed toward the right, but it's too late. The car up across the track and bam into the outside wall.
Yeah, he's the rear clip is gone, and then the front end hits it, and that'll, when I say when we talk about the clip, we're talking about the frame is, I'm sure, bent on both ends, front and rear.
Here's real time.
Well, it didn't take long. Once it broke loose, it just shot up into the wall. He tried desperately to save it, but couldn't do it.
And that's going to be difficult. We're talking about a 2-mile racetrack with sun on the front stretch and a shower in the back.